Once upon a time, in a small village nestled in the heart of a vast forest, there lived a brave girl named Eliza. Eliza was known throughout the village for her courage and adventurous spirit. She loved exploring the woods, climbing trees, and discovering hidden paths. Eliza's village was a place of simple beauty, with thatched cottages, blooming gardens, and cobblestone streets. The villagers often gathered in the central square to share stories and celebrate festivals. Eliza, with her boundless energy and curious nature, was always at the center of these gatherings, eager to hear tales of far-off lands and mythical creatures. One sunny morning, Eliza decided to explore deeper into the forest than she had ever gone before. Her parents had always warned her about the dangers of the deep woods, but Eliza's adventurous spirit could not be tamed. Armed with a small backpack filled with snacks, a water bottle, and her favorite slingshot, she set off with a sense of excitement. As she ventured further, the trees grew taller and denser, their canopies creating a green, dappled light on the forest floor. Birds chirped merrily, and the scent of wildflowers filled the air. Eliza marveled at the beauty around her, her heart racing with anticipation. After several hours of walking, she stumbled upon something extraordinary. Hidden among the thick undergrowth was an old, abandoned castle. Its stone walls were covered in ivy, and the once grand entrance was partially hidden by overgrown bushes. The castle looked like it hadn't been touched in years, perhaps even centuries. Curious and unafraid, Eliza decided to explore the castle. She pushed through the bushes and stepped inside. The interior was grand but dusty, with towering ceilings and majestic arches. Sunlight filtered through broken windows, casting airy shadows on the stone floors. As Eliza walked through the grand halls, she heard a faint sound, almost like a whimper. Following the noise, she found a tiny, frightened kitten stuck in a narrow crack in the wall. The kitten was small, with fur as black as midnight and bright, fearful eyes. Eliza gently coaxed the kitten out, comforting it with soft words and warm strokes. With the kitten safe in her arms, Eliza continued her exploration. She ventured into different rooms, each one more fascinating than the last. One room, in particular, caught her eye. It was a grand library filled with rows of ancient books. Dust motes danced in the air as she ran her fingers along the spines of the books. Eliza decided to sit and read a few. Hours flew by as she lost herself in tales of magic, adventure, and long-lost civilizations. She read about brave knights, powerful sorcerers, and enchanted forests much like her own. She felt a connection to these stories, as if they were calling out to her. Suddenly, she heard a loud creak. Startled, Eliza looked up and saw a tall, shadowy figure standing in the doorway. It was the castle's long-lost caretaker, an old woman named Madame Zara. Madame Zara had a kind yet mysterious aura about her, with silver hair cascading down her back and eyes that seemed to hold the wisdom of ages. Madame Zara explained that she had been living in the castle for years, unseen by the villagers, protecting a powerful secret. She had devoted her life to guarding the castle and its hidden treasures from those who would misuse them. Eliza, though startled at first, listened intently. Madame Zara revealed that the castle was once home to a wise wizard who had left behind a magical amulet. This amulet had the power to heal the forest and ensure the village's prosperity. However, it had been hidden away to protect it from those who would misuse its power. Seeing Eliza's brave heart and pure intentions, Madame Zara entrusted her with the quest to find the amulet. Eliza agreed without hesitation. She was given a map and a few cryptic clues that would lead her to the amulet's hiding place. Her journey was filled with challenges. The first clue led her to a dense thicket guarded by a family of deer. She had to solve a riddle to pass through. I speak without a mouth and hear without ears. I have no body, but I come alive with the wind. What am I? Eliza pondered for a moment and then realized the answer: an echo. The deer stepped aside, allowing her to pass. The next challenge was a deep, dark cave inhabited by bats. Eliza had to summon all her courage to enter. Inside the cave, she found ancient carvings on the walls that told the story of the wizard and the amulet. She followed the carvings, which led her deeper into the cave until she found a hidden door. The door led to an underground labyrinth filled with twists and turns. Eliza used the map and her wits to navigate through the maze. At one point, she encountered a chasm too wide to jump across. Remembering a story from the library, she used her slingshot to shoot a rope arrow to the other side, creating a makeshift bridge. As she journeyed through the labyrinth, she faced her deepest fears. She encountered a chamber filled with giant spiders, their webs glistening in the dim light. Eliza took a deep breath, summoned her courage, and carefully made her way through the webs without disturbing the spiders. Finally, she reached the hidden chamber where the amulet was kept. The chamber was filled with an ethereal light, and in the center stood a pedestal with the amulet resting on top. The amulet was beautiful, with a glowing blue gem set in a golden frame. As Eliza reached out to take it, she felt a surge of warmth and light. With the amulet in her hands, Eliza made her way back to the castle. Madame Zara was waiting for her, a proud smile on her face. Eliza had proven herself to be not just brave but also wise and resourceful. Eliza returned to the village with the amulet, and with Madame Zara's guidance, she used its power to heal the forest. The trees grew taller and stronger, the flowers bloomed more vibrantly, and the animals thrived. The village prospered, and the villagers celebrated Eliza's bravery and selflessness. From that day on, Eliza was known not just as the adventurous girl, but as the hero who saved the village. She continued to explore the forest, always accompanied by her faithful companion, Whiskers. Together, they discovered new wonders and helped anyone in need. Eliza's story became a legend, passed down through generations. It inspired everyone to be brave and kind, no matter how daunting the journey might seem. And in the heart of the forest, the old castle stood as a testament to the power of courage and the magic of selfless deeds. And so, Eliza's tale lived on, a reminder that true bravery comes from the heart and that even the smallest acts of kindness can lead to the grandest adventures. I hope you enjoy this extended version of Eliza's story. Thanks for watching.